So
Ethan Blumenthal is one of the newest comics on the Chicago stand-up scene, and he's turning a lot of heads.
excuse me, man, but checked out, right? Go to my class.
Ethan has come seemingly out of nowhere, but devotes countless hours to practice, training with his large entourage. Ethan Blumenthal, tell me about your stand-up career thus far.
Well, I started about 7 days ago, and it's been a heck of a ride so far, just started, haven't gotten a gig yet, but I'm pretty pumped for my first one.
What kind of humor do you like to specialize in?
The funny kind, I'd say for sure. I do a lot of stories, and just at the end of the day, laugh's a laugh, and that's what I'm trying to do.
So you've been doing this for 7 days, and yet you
seven and a half, I'd say, though, more like 7.5.
Right,
yeah.
So 7.5, and yet you have 5 different members of, you call them your entourage, on your payroll, which
correct.
So far consists of no money since you've done no gigs.
Right.
So, you have a spiritual advisor, you have a physical therapist, a life coach,
right.
One of your fans is on the payroll, and you have of course, a humor coach. Right.
I said to myself, 8.5 days ago, I said, Ethan, you're gonna do this, you gotta do it, full blast, 100%. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna half-ass this type of thing. So I figured I need to get all the important people to make this dream of mine happen, So obviously, the biggest part of my entourage that I got, and the most important part was Ivan, obviously. Everyone, obviously, a big name player, from Moscow, 1997 Moscow champion.
Is his plant not funny too? Is it not funny too? It is not laughing matter.
And obviously, 10 times running funniest man in the year. So that was just a really big deal for me, and I got him, and now I feel like I'm just like one more step, and to stardom. So.
My name Ivan Idvidovich, and of course I train Blumenthal. Of course I'm 1997 Moscow humor champion. Everyone knows this.
When did you start doing comedy?
In Russia, we start comedy very. When I was just 2 years old, I stand at a table. I ask mom. I say, Mama. I say, why it always take you so long to wash a dish? She pauses. She say, why, son? And I say, because you are imbecile. That was a joke, and that joke launched my career. And
what is that yellow belt that I see wearing around your waist right now? What does that signify?
Oh yes, you want to know? You want to know about yellow belt? Well, when I wear this in Russia, people know that I am champion of humor. In Russia, you wear yellow belt in the street, people bend down on their knees, they roll on ground laughing for you, because they know you are funny. You do not have to tell a joke to enjoy this honor. They know the truth of my humor. And that is why I wear yellow belt. These tassels mean that I have extra dignity of humor. So, Ethan, I understand Ivan has you under a very strict training regimen. Tell us a little bit about what that entails.
Yeah, it's definitely super intense. Buddy, right, then, he says to me one day, he says to me,
no good! No good! No joke!
It's unlike anything I've ever done before. So every morning at 4 a.m., he wakes me up. He takes off my cover and throws 3 buckets of ice on me. Then obviously I'm up, and then he sings me the Russian national anthem because he believes that that's the best way to get the best humor out of me. And I don't know what he's saying usually because it's in Russian. And actually, I don't understand what he's saying, whether he's speaking Russian or English, because he has such a thick accent. But really, just his presence, though, I think makes me funnier. Not really what he says or what he does, because most of that, he would be considered clinically insane. So, but definitely happy to have him on board, though.
We were given special access to Ethan's private training videos. Viewer discretion is advised. Left sequence commence on 3. Lift 1. Lift 2. Lift 3. Your mama is so fat, she ate so much borscht last week, her belly looked like Boris Yeltsin.
Because they're
Keep joking.
Okay.
Lift 4. Lift 5. Your mama's so fat, she ate all of your cream.
Because every time I see them, it's always hilarious. Last time last time we saw them, they were supposed to come over for dinner, and they were late. And
Lift 6. It is not lift 6.
I'm sorry, Evan.
Your mama's so fat that she took over Crimea just by walking there. Lift 6. Better. Your mama's so fat. She is from America.
I really knew he would ultimately be destined to become a stand-up comedian. I mean, I remember when he told his first joke, he was, I think, 2. And we were sitting at the dinner table. We had just finished dinner, and my mom was doing the dishes, and he gets up. He's this little 2-year-old kid. He gets up, and he turns to my mom. I don't remember the rest of the entire joke. He says, "Oh, like, why are you doing dishes so slowly?" And
I said, "Because you're an imbecile." And then the whole table just exploded with laughter, and that was my first taste.
I don't remember the punchline, but man, it was funny.
So, Ethan, what's the significance of these shoes that you keep near you?
Well, my great-grandfather was a comic, and he actually invented the New Balance brand as a joke. But actually caught on, and he actually made a little bit more money doing this than he did actually in his stand-up career, which was amazing, because he was easily a top 5 of all time. So. What
do I think about Ethan's chances of becoming a great comedian?
Mm-hmm.
This is a good question.
That's what I have.
Well, I think he has great potential as comedian. I think if he keep up hippopotamus joke and joke about go back to college, I think women will like to hold tightly to his pants and perhaps take them off, as many have mine. So I think if he keeps working hard and he works on his laugh technique and his physical technique, all will be well with him. Excuse me, I have to go drink this. Excuse me.
What I really want to get out of this, it's actually pretty simple. One, obviously I want to honor my great-grandfather, and then the second reason is, for the drugs. Yeah.
Ethan Blumenthal, a real American comic amateur. Maggie, how do you feel about Ethan's comedy career? What makes you depressed? Right. You have a particular joke that you like from his set? Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, I love when he stands still too. Yeah, that's really funny. Do you think he's gonna go far, Maggie? Not very far, yeah. Oh, sure. Alright, well, thank you for your time.